Hi, I'm Savannah, and this is my assistant Jareth, and we're going to be talking through first aid requirements in first class. So we're going to start off with, if you look in the book, 7A, we are going to demonstrate bandages for a sprained ankle, injuries to the head, upper arm, and the collarbone. So we're going to start off with head because he's sitting like this already. So if you could take off your glasses, please. If we assume that he has sustained an injury right here, then we want to do our best to try and stop the bleeding so that we can take him to better care that can really deal with the injury and how to best take care of his circumstances. So we're going to take a gauze pad, we're going to put it on the injury, and then we're going to take some ACE wraps or bandanas, neckerchiefs, whatever you have, and we're going to wrap it tightly around the wound, but not too tightly that it hurts, just enough that it applies pressure to minimize the bleeding. Now, if he sustained an injury to his collarbone, then we want to try and immobilize the arm on that side. So, Copper, get...
Let's put him outside. There we go, yeah.
Go on.
Sweet.
So, if he's sustained an injury to his collarbone, then we want to try and immobilize that side of his body. So we're going to have him hold his arm against his shoulder like that so it's comfortable. And we're going to take the ACE wrap and we're going to wrap it, if you could hold it there, and we're going to wrap it around his body and try to make it tight, but not too tight that it hurts the broken bone, just enough that it supports his arm enough so that it's not moving. And then once it's wrapped, and I can hold that side now, then as you can see, his arm is pretty well supported, and you want to make sure that you get it all the way down to the elbow so that his arm isn't trying to move up and down or side to side. We're trying to immobilize that so the collarbone isn't getting hurt anymore.
Perfect.
Now, if he gets an injury to his arm, like a broken arm right here, then we're going to grab 2 sticks, we're going to place it on either side, and we're going to wrap the ACE wrap around those sticks, just like so. Enough, again, so that the sticks stay in place and it keeps the arm from the wrist down to the elbow or further if the injury is more than just the forearm. And we're just going to wrap it enough that the sticks stay in place, and then we're again going to have his arm here, and we're going to make a sling that supports under his arm and it goes over so that his arm is immobilized and he's not hurting those broken bones anymore. Now for a sprained ankle, it's around the same premise. If you can lay down and just raise your foot. So for a sprained ankle, it's pretty much the same as for a broken arm. We're going to put sticks on either side of the ankle and make sure they go down to the foot. And then we're just going to wrap it to try and stabilize that as much as we can so that the ankle isn't moving and again isn't too tight that it's cutting off blood flow or aggravating the sprain more than it should be. You can sit up now. Now for first aid requirements 7B, you need to, either by yourself or with a partner, demonstrate transporting a person from a smoke-filled room and transporting a person 25 yards with a sprained ankle. So from a smoke-filled room, you basically want to guide them out of the room since most of the scouts are smaller than more of the adults and other youth. Then they're just going to have the person put their arm around, and you're going to guide them, trying to keep them low to the ground so that the smoke that's up high isn't getting in their eyes, and you're just going to guide them to the nearest exit. And then if the scout has a sprained ankle, you're going to wrap the sprained ankle as we demonstrated earlier, and you're going to have them put their arm around you, lean against you, and as they walk, you're going to have them put their weight on you so that they're supported. Now, 7C, you're going to be telling the 5 common signals of a heart attack, explaining the steps and procedures for CPR. We're going to not get into that in this video just because we were talking about more physical ailments. So if you need more help, just let me know and I'll make another video to help you out with any other requirements. Thank you for watching.